Hello everybody, this is Godzilla here, and today or tonight, depending on what time it is when you are watching this video, I'm going to be showing you all this custom calendar that I've just recently made. I created it on printerpics.com, and I'll provide the link to the website in the description in case you are interested on making your very own calendar. I make these every single year. In fact, this year's was dedicated to the Ray Harryhausen Titan of Cinema exhibition that I visited back in late 2021, a few years ago, and this year, as you can see, I have made with my Godzilla Gashapon figures. I did one like this a few years ago, only it was on Godzilla and his monster co-stars going on the rampage in cities just like in the real movies. However, this one is made for pleasure, and I call it The Many Adventures of Godzilla and His Awesome Friends. The title is meant to be a little reference to Goji 73's Godzilla and His Amazing Friends, a series that I highly recommend you check out. It's very good and one of the best fan-made Godzilla animations on YouTube, aside from Monster Island Buddies. I'll give you a clear look at each picture, and this is the cover, which is also a little nod to the opening credit to the series. But in this case we have Ghidorah Goji / Godzilla 90s, Rodan and Anguirus. Beginning with the first month, which is January, and of course after the festive season, that being Christmas, and all the decorations have been taken down, you then realise the dull atmosphere which is winter, and you're also burnt out and flat after Christmas. It's the January blues. In this picture we have Mosa Goji, Mogira and GMK Baragon. It was meant to be Showa Baragon originally, but I felt that the figure looked too happy-go-lucky to be in a picture for the blues. However, he could have been a positive influence. I used the 64 Godzilla because despite the figure looking angry and menacing, he was the only incarnation who looked as if his face was looking downcast, especially if you view him from this angle. February is a popular month for teenagers, as it's the time of Valentine's Day. I don't currently have a partner myself, so this occasion means nothing to me, I'm afraid. However, it doesn't stop Titanus Godzilla and Titanus Mothra spending time with each other, while Titanus Rodan and Showa Anguirus look on. Any sports enthusiast will tell you that playing basketball can be fun, and Sports Day is also very popular with kaiju as well. We have the cast from 1973's Godzilla vs Megalon, Godzilla 74, even though in this picture he's supposed to be 73, but you get the idea, Jaguar, who is holding the ball, Megalon and Gigan are both eager for the game to begin, and Showa Baragon is leaping in to join in and play. April is the month when the Easter Bunny comes out of hibernation, leaves behind chocolate eggs, and all eagle eyes keep a good lookout for eggs that are in brightly coloured wrappings, as long as the spring sun doesn't melt all the chocolate. On Monster Island, Easter is actually known as Beaster, but it's the same thing, and during this time of year, you'll see Godzilla 2000 and Anguirus send out the eggs, while Manila and Mothra larvae count how many eggs they have found, and two aggregate destroyers are not willing to share the eggs with each other or anyone else. Mammals are no reptile's best friend, as 62 Godzilla, better known as King Goji, and Gorosaurus will tell you that they have had bad run-ins with King Kong in the past, and are not willing to get along with him anytime soon, because they, as well as the Skull Island Tyrannosaurus, Vestalosaurus Rex, Giant Sea Serpent, and Skullcrawlers, who have also had unfortunate experiences with the King of the Apes, also known as the 8th Wonder of the World, as they too, like Godzilla and Gorosaurus, both hate monkeys with a burning passion. Destroying cities, protecting the environment, and watching over an entire island can be hard work, and every once in a while, now and then, even the king of the monsters and his queen need to have a getaway. Godzilla and Mothra go on vacation to the Bahamas, while Vara and Amanda play tag in the background, or are they fighting over who should be in charge of the Kaiju Kingdom while Godzilla and Mothra are away on vacation? The vacation for the most part went well, however Godzilla had lost his sun lotion, and unfortunately he got sunburnt. Oh yes, this can also happen to monsters too. No wonder some kaiju only do night shifts. But while Godzilla was complaining to Mothra about his sunburns, little did he know that Gigan was up to no good, as he had stolen Godzilla's sun lotion while the king was dozing. Rodan looks on trying not to smirk, and the giant sea serpent and Kaiju Nessie enjoy themselves playing in the water. At the height of the summer, monsters come together for an annual BBQ. Oh yes, even barbecues are very popular on Monster Island as well. Destroyer is the butcher, and he has invited Godzilla 2002, aka Kirogoji, Millennium Gigan, King Ghidorah 90s, Showa Mechagodzilla, Space Godzilla, and Final Wars Rodan. Hungry eyes look on at the sight of this year's special, which is Spit Roast Horse. Orga and Megalon were going to tend, but Orga fell out with Space Godzilla, and Megalon was jealous over Gigan's new battle suit. September is the month that has the most mixed opinions. Kids dislike it because it means that the summer break is over and it's back to school, unless they love their education. But for adults, it's one of the best times of the year because the kids are back at school. Mothra Larvae, Manila and Godzilla Jr. head off to school for a new term, while SOS Gorgie / Godzilla 2003 celebrates from behind their backs. Another Halloween has occurred, and the evil Godzilla Gorgie Kruger is on the loose terrorizing innocent monsters with his army of giant kaiju spiders, Kumonga and Tarantula. Only the brave Guardians Varan, Anguirus and Baragon can stop him. In GMK, the real Guardians were Mothra and Ghidorah, and Baragon was one of them, but I honest to Godzilla think that Varan and Anguirus would have been much better, at least in my opinion. Kumonga may be in front, but he is taking orders from Gorgie Kruger. And if you want to know why I call GMK Godzilla Gorgie Kruger, well that's because I did an episode of Kaiju and Cryptids that was a parody of Nightmare on Elm Street. Links in the description. Since 1954, Godzilla has stomped his way through not only man's cities, but into our hearts, and he is still going strong to this day. 2024 is the anniversary year for the franchise, and to celebrate 70 years of destruction, 6 incarnations of the King have gathered round to party. Gojira represents the Showa period, Bio-Gorgie represents the Heisei era, Maya-Gorgie represents the Millennium series, Shin Godzilla represents the Mondai Reiwa era, Godzilla Ultima represents the anime shows, those being Godzilla Singular Point and the Polygon trilogy, and of course Titanus Godzilla represents the Monsterverse. Long live the King. Kaiju may be destructive, but even they know the concept of Christmas. It's that time of year when monsters who are both good and evil put their differences aside, get together and become friends for the festive season. Final Gorgie, also known as Godzilla 2004, is the host of the Christmas party, and he has invited Gigan, Anguirus, Rodan, Behemoth, Manda, Magama, Varan, Gorosaurus, and even King Ghidorah of all foes. We wish you all a very merry Monster Christmas from all of us from Monster Island. And that's the calendar that I made, folks. I hope that you all like it, and if you're interested about making your own, the link to the website is in the description. And it doesn't necessarily have to be Godzilla, it could be any franchise or anything that you like. However, I would advise taking pictures with a camera, rather than use images from the internet, otherwise the pictures won't come out clear. This is Dragonzilla signing out, take care and I'll see you all next time, bye for now.